You've probably seen the headlines about a whale that can live for 500 years. It sounds like something out of a myth, a creature that witnesses centuries pass from the cold, dark depths of the ocean. And for once, the internet isn't completely wrong. There really is an animal that might reach that incredible age. But here's the twist. It's not a whale. The real story behind this viral legend is a wild ride. From the icy Arctic to the frontiers of biology, we'll uncover the truth about the longest living mammal on Earth. A title that does belong to a whale, just not the one you're thinking of. And then, we'll meet the real immortal of the deep, a creature whose very existence makes a 500-year lifespan look like a blink of an eye. So, if it's not a whale, what is this ancient animal? Meet the Greenland shark. For generations, Inuit in the Arctic shared stories of a strange, slow-moving creature that lived for centuries. For a long time, this was considered folklore, but a groundbreaking 2016 study in the journal Science proved the legends were true. Researchers had a problem. How do you figure out the age of an animal that doesn't have the usual bony structures with growth rings to count? The solution was brilliant. They looked at the shark's eye. The lens of a vertebrate's eye contains proteins that form before birth and don't change. By using radiocarbon dating on the eye lenses of 28 different sharks, scientists could essentially look back in time. The results were stunning. The oldest shark in the study was estimated to be 392 years old. But here's where that 500-year number comes from. The dating method has a margin of error. That single shark's age was placed with 95% certainty somewhere between 272 and 512 years old. Even the lowest estimate of 272 years makes the Greenland shark the longest living vertebrate known to science. These sharks are the ultimate survivors of the deep, living in the freezing, crushing pressures of the North Atlantic and Arctic Oceans. Their secret to a long life is a brutally slow metabolism. They grow less than a centimeter a year. And it's estimated females don't even reach sexual maturity until they're around 150 years old. They live life in the absolute slowest lane, a strategy that stretches their existence across centuries. So, while the 500-year whale is a myth, the 500-year shark is a scientifically plausible reality. Okay, so what about the whales? If the Greenland shark holds the record for vertebrates, who's the champion among marine mammals? That title belongs to the bowhead whale. And while it doesn't hit 500 years, its confirmed lifespan is still mind-blowing, and the evidence is straight out of a detective story. In 2007, Inupiat hunters in Alaska made an incredible find. Lodged in the shoulder of a 50-ton bowhead, they discovered a strange metal object. It turned out to be the fragment of a 19th-century harpoon. A historian identified it as part of an exploding lance, a weapon made in New England, and only used between roughly 1,885 and 1,895. This meant the whale had been swimming with that piece of metal stuck in its body for about 120 years, having survived an attack that happened when Queen Victoria was still on the throne. This discovery gave concrete proof to what scientists had suspected for years. Using the same eye lens dating method, another bowhead was estimated to be 211 years old when it died. Think about that for a second. A mammal that was born during the Napoleonic Wars lived to see the dawn of the internet. And even that might not be their limit. A 2019 study that analyzed the bowhead's entire genome created a lifespan clock and estimated their maximum natural lifespan could be around 268 years. Bowheads seem to be masters of healthy aging. They have over 1,000 times more cells than a human, which should mean a much higher risk of cancer. Yet they are unusually resistant to it and other age-related diseases. Their genome shows unique mutations in genes tied to DNA repair and cell division, essentially giving them superpowered cellular maintenance systems. So, we have the Greenland shark, a vertebrate that might live for 500 years by existing in slow motion. And we have the bowhead whale, the longest-lived mammal, which lives for over 200 years, thanks to some superior genetic programming. But what if I told you there's an animal that makes both of them look like amateurs? An animal that doesn't just live for a long time, but has figured out how to hit the reset button on aging itself. Meet Turritopsis dohrnii, a tiny hydrozoan no bigger than your pinky nail. It was first described by scientists in the 1880s, but its incredible secret wasn't discovered until the 1990s. This little creature has earned the nickname the immortal jellyfish, and for a very good reason. It doesn't seem to die of old age. Like other jellyfish, it has a pretty standard life cycle. It starts as a larva, settles on the seafloor, and grows into a colony of polyps. These polyps then release genetically identical, free-swimming medusas, the classic jellyfish shape we all know. These medusas grow up, reproduce, and then, well, they're supposed to die. But Turritopsis dohrnii doesn't play by the rules. When it's faced with stress like starvation, injury, or just old age, it can do something no other animal can. It reverses its life cycle. The adult medusa shrinks, its tentacles retract, and it sinks to the ocean floor as a little blob. From this blob, a new polyp colony grows, which then buds off new, genetically identical jellyfish. Imagine a butterfly, when it gets old or its wing gets torn, being able to turn back into a caterpillar, which then grows into a brand new butterfly. That's what this jellyfish does. The process is called transdifferentiation, a kind of complete cellular reprogramming where an adult cell, like a muscle cell, can transform into a totally different type, like a nerve cell. Now, immortal has a few catches. They aren't invincible. A fish can still eat one, and it's game over. But they are biologically immortal, meaning they can theoretically repeat this cycle of regeneration forever, completely escaping death by old age. We've gone from a viral myth to the absolute frontiers of biology. These animals are rewriting the rules of life, and it raises so many questions about what's possible. If you're as fascinated by these deep-sea mysteries as I am, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the unknown. And let me know in the comments, which animal's lifespan shocked you the most? The 200-year whale, the 500-year shark, or the jellyfish that can't die? Two paths to a long life. So that viral story about the 500-year-old whale? It was just a case of mistaken identity, but it accidentally led us to a far more profound truth. The ocean has come up with more than one way to cheat time. On one hand, you have the Greenland shark. Its strategy is to live slow and cold. By dramatically slowing its metabolism, it stretches every moment, turning decades into centuries. It's a life of patience, enduring the ages in the quiet, dark abyss. It ages, but at a pace that is almost alien to us. On the other hand, you have Turritopsis dohrnii. It doesn't slow aging, it defeats it. Its strategy is one of renewal and rebirth, using the incredible tool of transdifferentiation to reset its cellular clock whenever death gets close. It doesn't just endure time, it cycles through it. And let's not forget other record holders, like the ocean quahog, a type of clam. One specimen, nicknamed Ming, was found to be 507 years old. It was born in 1499, around the time of the Ming dynasty in China, and it was still going strong until it was collected by researchers in 2006. From the whale with superpowered DNA, to the shark that lives in slow motion, to the jellyfish that can be born again, the deep ocean holds the keys to understanding aging itself. These creatures aren't just curiosities, they are living laboratories. They show us that aging isn't some single, unavoidable fate. It's a biological puzzle, and nature has already found multiple ways to solve it. The truth wasn't a 500-year-old whale, but something far more shocking. A world teeming with ancient beings that challenge everything we thought we knew about the limits of life. Estimated dates shown here correspond to the best supported radiocarbon and genomic evidence.